What is up, guys? How are you guys doing today? I'm back here with another video of oh my god, I just said interest videos, technology tech. So we're gonna be talking about BMW. Let's talk about BMW. As you guys see by the title, let's talk about BMW. Okay, so I did a video talking about Tesla. We're gonna talk about more facts about BMW today. Okay, so I've always liked BMW. They make awesome products, but the prices are definitely not reasonable. But you do get pretty good tech with BMWs. So let's talk about their most cheapest BMW. They have the BMW 3 Series as their most cheapest. Their most cheapest sedan you can buy. Their most cheapest SUV you can buy from BMW. Their Tesla. I'm saying Tesla. I'm so okay. Is their BMW X1. No, BMW, yeah, BMW X3, X5. Oh. Is their BMW X1. Yes, it's their cheapest SUV that you can buy from BMW. Cheapest hatchback is BMW X2. Okay, so it starts just over 30K, just under 40K to be honest. So I'm really happy that BMW has cars that you can get under 40K for the basic model. But promise me, when you add in them options, they're gonna come close to almost 50K. So be careful with the pricing and options. Just be careful with that. Okay, so yeah, so let's talk about BMW. Let's say their technology is really great, and BMWs are starting to have that technology about with Apple. They're having the technology with Apple with the car key feature. If you don't know what car key is, it's basically something that Apple is working on, so you can use your Face ID to unlock your phone. To unlock your phone and unlock your car. Why do I keep messing up? Okay. So yeah, so that's the car key feature that they're using. Is definitely outstanding. So yeah, so let's talk about the technology and their competitors. So when you compare BMW to Mercedes, when you buy a Mercedes, you're looking for luxury. But when you buy a BMW, you're looking for luxury and fun to drive. Now, Mercedes are very fun to drive, but I see mostly Mercedes more for luxury than fun to drive. Yeah, Mercedes are fast. Well, certain Mercedes you get, they're not as fast. You can't get a Mercedes under 300 horsepower, and that is the Mercedes A-Class and C-Class. But I see Mercedes more as a luxury brand. There are both BMW and Mercedes are luxury brands, but I see Mercedes more to luxury. BMW is for luxury too, but they're mostly for fun to drive. You can get the BMW 3 Series. You can get for over 300 horsepower, which is pretty insane. So yeah, you see other companies too trying to do that, like Toyota and stuff. But I feel like BMW is more of like a fun to drive car to have fun, especially the BMW i8 and all their coupes and convertibles they have is definitely fun to drive. For instance, the BMW M3 and BMW M4 are very fast cars and very fun to drive cars. You'll want to take them on your favorite back road. It's just insane. So good job for BMW for making fun to drive cars and still being luxury at the same time. Because back then, I didn't like the BMW. See, back then, BMW used to be behind in tech. Let's see. I would say any BMW that's 2013 or older. BMWs back then, 2013 and older, they used to be kind of behind in tech. And it's just not good comparing to the other competitors like Mercedes and Audi. They were more up to date with tech, but BMW, they weren't having all the new tech, and they were still selling them for really expensive prices. It just wasn't good for BMW, so they had to do a turnaround. Now they made a turnaround with 2014. They did really great with the BMW, all the BMWs. They made a really good turnaround, especially when they do their redesign on their cars. So I'm really happy that BMW is trying to step up their game. They have been stepping up their game for the past years now. So kudos to BMW. And BMW cars, let's talk about crash ratings. BMW, pretty much every BMW SUV and every BMW car is actually good in safety ratings. Now I'm talking about every BMW that's 2018 and up. I don't know about anything that's older than 2018. But every BMW that's 2018 or up made at least a marginal and up. Now marginal isn't all that good because you know they have it to where good, acceptable, marginal, or poor. I never heard of a BMW getting a poor rating and crash rating, so kudos to BMW for making safe cars. That's the main point of buying a car. You need to make sure it's safe, so that's what I'm telling y'all people. When you buying a car, you need to look at the crash ratings. Don't just go out and just think of the car you like. You need to look at the crash ratings. You have to say safe. You need to get a car that's safe. Don't get no, I would say, I wouldn't recommend no car to nobody that either has a marginal or poor rating. If it has anything worse than a marginal, don't get it. Get something that at least acceptable or good. Or even be better and get a car that has the top safety pick or the top safety pick plus. Even better. And the BMW X7 was under the Top Safety Pick Plus award for 2019 and 2018, and pretty sure for 2020 as well. Just pretty much, yeah. So therefore the BMW X5 and even the BMW sedans, all of them had acceptable and up. It's just crazy how crazy BMW focus on safety a lot, especially with their safety features, automatic emergency braking. If you're backing up and you about to hit a car, it'll stop before you hit it. Just a lot of safety features, and it'll parallel park itself because you know it's a luxury car, so it can do that. So it's really good. But not only luxury cars, you got Ford, they doing it. So Ford been advertising a lot for the past months about parallel parking. If you don't know whether a car, it basically a parallel park itself. That's how the future is getting. Cars can literally parallel park itself. And even some certain BMWs you get are starting to have that autopilot that Tesla has been doing. So it's really happy that BMW is stepping up the game. They've been stepping up the game, as I said, for the past years now, especially with their assistant in the car they have, My BMW. So when you say My BMW, it'll tell you, you can ask some questions like, how long before I get to my destination? What is the weather out today? You know, stuff like that. Or give it to a destination, to a store, or whatever you want to go to. It's just really crazy. And I mean, it's just really good that BMW is doing this. Trying to make everybody's life a whole lot easier, which I'm really happy that BMW is doing that. Okay, so let's talk about the ride quality. So I never drove, but I have been in BMWs before, and their driving is really good. Even their older BMWs, their driving quality was really good, very smooth. You don't have to worry about no crappy ride quality or nothing like that. You're gonna have really good ride quality when you're in a BMW. So you don't have to worry about when you hit on rocks, because the type of tires that BMW puts on their cars is just insane. The way you won't even have to worry about hitting a rock, you're gonna be perfectly fine. Okay. So you know, BMW has always been futuristic. Well, not always, but used to. But guys, that's gonna do it for this video. We just wanted to make a video just talking about BMW. So yeah, yep. So will I recommend you get a BMW from all the other competitors? I would say no. They're a lot more better. I would say Lincoln is doing good. They're stepping up their game. Mercedes has always been good. You got other like Audi. They're doing really good lately. You know, you just have other things like even Lexus. They've been doing good, and the Lexus are slightly cheaper than some of the BMWs. Actually, really good. So you want to look into the Lexus as well. Lexus is the luxury brand of Toyota, so you know Lexus are very reliable. Lexus is the most reliable. Is actually the most reliable luxury car you can get today is Lexus. Toyota is the most reliable car overall, but Lexus is the most reliable luxury car you can get. Now BMWs, they have been safe, but they're not always been the most reliable. I heard the older BMWs from 2013 and all that, they haven't always been that reliable. I heard they had transmission issues, oil issues, and I even heard some certain BMWs, when you park them, they could catch fire and all. I'm like, no, that was Hyundai and Kia. But yeah, so BMW, they're good, but you can do better, BMW, but make sure you step up the game when it comes to reliability. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. I really, really, really hope that you learned something in this video. Hope you learned something. It's about to get late, 2:14 a.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay safe out there, because you already know what's happening in this world. Make sure you're staying at home. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you washing your hands frequently after you take use the bathroom, all that. So make sure you're doing that. But guys, that's all for this video. Again, thank you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below and I will try to answer them. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out as well. So, have a little shout out. So, see you guys in my next video that I post.